Ah! What it do, ski? It's your boy Fayetteville34, and today I'm here with my reaction video to Doctor Who. This one is season... actually, no. This is... brain fart. Last episode was season 7, episode 13, and it was an absolute bonkers one. Which like, looking back at it a little bit, I do think it's probably one of my favorite episodes in the entire series. I think Matt Smith gave one of his best performances. I love how they tied Clara's story all together in that package, which was the last episode, bringing back some, like, you know, Strax and all these characters together, tying in the history of the Who verse. I really enjoyed it, and left off on a massive cliffhanger. I want to apologize. I don't know why I thought John Hurt was Magneto. Maybe it's because I don't know. Maybe he looks like Magneto, in my opinion. I don't know, but John Hurt, afterwards I realized, I'm like, duh, because I think somebody told me that it wasn't Magneto, and I'm like, wow, I'm stupid. But I know him from 1984, the dystopian future movie. You know, so that's where I know John Hurt from. I know some of you guys mentioned he's from Harry Potter, but I never really watched Harry Potter growing up, to be honest. I was never a Harry Potter, but I guess I'm a Hufflepuff. I guess we had this whole thing before where I was like ripping on Harry Potter as a joke, and then we did like a movie night or something. It was like 2 years ago. We watched the first Harry Potter together, which was really fun. But yeah, we used to do those. We used to do live streams a lot. We used to do movie nights. Maybe we could, if you guys are interested in movie nights, we could do that. Like a live stream, we all just watch a movie together. Anyway, that was really big sidetrack there. You're like, what the fuck, man? Right now we're gonna be watching 1 hour and 26 minutes of I believe this is an Adventure in Space and Time. So this should be really cool. Gibbs send me the link. It's apparently like a docu-series or something to celebrate the 50th anniversary of Who. So funny enough how we're at this like really grand moment in the series, and it lines up to be the 50th anniversary. It would have been really odd if it was just like the 50th anniversary for, like, I don't know, the episode where the doctor has a fan club and then the woman becomes cement. That'd be like a really odd year to celebrate the 50th anniversary. So it's really cool how it syncs up with this. It's such a climax, right? So anyway, with that being said, let's dive into this one. And love you. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to smack the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're one of the patrons, you guys should definitely join the Discord chat so you can hang out and talk about, you know, the Doctor Who and whatnot offline when we're not watching the video together. So with that being said, let's get into it. Yeet.
This is the BBC. The following program is based on actual events. When you embark on an adventure in space and time.
This might be the longest video we've ever recorded. 1 hour 26 minutes, pretty steep. Oh, I thought this was gonna be a documentary. I guess not. Well, damn.
You need to move along now, sir.
How much you bloody well like? I'm not ready!
Oh, it's a production of Doctor Who. Ah!
You'll go up like a Roman candle if you're not careful.
Can I take my head off, mate? I'm boiling it.
No. I'm starting up again in a minute.
He's getting transported to the first episode.
That's not the way we do things at the BBC, sir.
You don't say.
I'm not too sure of any production woes or how the Who got really started. I know series 9 had issues.
But we lose them before the teeny boppers tune in.
Right, correct.
Fun. You heard of fun, Mervyn?
How about we get these two people to go into space together?
I certainly hope so. We need stuff to keep the sports fans hooked, and the kids too.
Juvenile boys, perhaps.
Had it.
So how do the actors get involved?
No point in holding back if the missiles started flying. So she put it about a bit.
What did they say?
You're only a production assistant, dear. It's a bit of a leap. Oh, Lord, it's on, isn't it?
What?
The space shot. The Soviets. Valentina, what's it? First woman in space.
God, yes.
What?
Sydney,
Sydney. Hello, stranger.
do you know anything about children parodies?
Not a thing.
We want to do a science fiction serial. Legitimate stuff, though. No tin robots or BEMs. Plus, an older man. Quirky. I'll come back to him. They travel about space and time.
It's a lovely idea.
You know me? Pop, pop, pop.
Oh, that's gotta be an emote.
Proper history.
Pop, pop, pop.
The kids at home should learn something.
And what about the other man? The
Yeah,
quirky
that is
character?
true. I heard Doctor Who started as an
A
educational
doctor?
series.
I gave myself a year. Get on in TV or get out.
Hey. I don't want you to be my assistant again, kid. I want you to produce it.
Spearheaded? Okay.
You're just what this place needs. Someone with piss and vinegar in their veins.
Thanks.
This is so cool. And if I don't know things, guys, by the way, just please forgive me.
Drivel. That's all they ever offer me. Crooks and perishing sergeant majors.
Well, that's how the casting people see you, isn't it, love? Authority figures.
He's got the face like a big Danny and...
Stop it.
Do you like being successful?
That's not success. I'm legitimate. A legitimate character actor of the stage and film. This is variety.
So how he gets involved, let's find out. He becomes a doctor. So Sydney, she's the one who's producing the series. Everyone else come about.
Leslie French. He did marvelous.
A lot of smoking,
Joel
eh?
Cusack.
Less polite.
Rex Tucker. I'm looking after Doctor Who.
Pending the appointment of the permanent producer.
Oh, is he with you?
You're looking at him.
Mm-hmm.
I keep coming back to Hugh David.
We need someone like Frank Morgan in The Wizard of Oz.
He's dead.
I'd imagine, yeah, everyone is treating her not great. This is cool though. Holy crap! This is legitimately a history lesson.
This first script, they go back to the Stone Age. You're going to need all the help you can get. Experience is not a dirty word. Ah, we better clear out. We'll have the news team in here.
And it's actually cool because I've seen the first episode, so I know the general premise of what happened. So it was a good idea watching that classic episode a couple months back. Oh,
What is this? What are we going to do with this? Stone Age man going, ugh, disappearing bloody police boxes. What
Warris
are we going
Hussain,
to do?
our director.
Verity,
Aye.
what have you just been working on?
Compact. We can't do anything there. It's a broom cupboard. It's smaller on the inside. It's the wrong shape.
ah!
Sprinklers go off when it gets hot.
It's the opposite of bigger on the inside.
It'll never work.
Do you hear that, guys? It's a hater,
When do we start?
but he's a believer.
Vodka and tonic and a red wine, please.
Sorry, love, I'm
Vodka
serving
and
it.
tonic and a red wine, please.
Thank you.
It's the 60s, I mean.
Stood here all night.
We are all strangers in a strange land,
Very profound.
isn't it? You'll find I'm generally pretty profound.
I wish I had your front.
She had you behind, like a little peach. Make our little show work, that'll teach them.
Who?
The old guard. This sea of fag smoke, tweed and sweaty men.
Well, she didn't get here standing up, did she?
Sydney's bit of fluff, am I?
No, that's... We're trying to.
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry.
Well, here's
So
to
it's the
us.
two of them spearheading it.
Schwab.
And the pushy Jewish bird.
L'chaim.
Cheers.
Yeah, we could have our own series.
We do.
I don't want any of this muck, thanks very much. I'll have a drink. Whose idea was all this? That fella from ITV?
Sydney Newman, yes. But so many people have been at the birth of the
Ooh.
thing, we'd be here all day.
I know that theme.
Young girl called Susan. She seems to have impossible knowledge for a girl from 1963. So, the school teachers...
Then they follow her
call
like it's not
home,
creepy at
but
all.
Home is a junkyard.
Yes.
They're going wonderfully. Wonderfully.
Oh, this is so much cooler now that I know what happens.
are really excited about the show. I mean, state-of-the-art facilities.
They had
How do
a
they get about?
lie a little
flying
bit.
saucer or something?
Ours is a space and time machine that can blend
In a
with
police
the
telephone
background.
You mean it's covered in invisible paint or something?
No. It adapts to suit its environment.
It gets stuck.
Camera down its own monitor, it creates the most wonderful shapes, patterns, like mirrors, endlessly reflecting, swooping and pulsing like butterfly wings.
So yeah, they had the odds against them, right? And they still pursued it and made what ended up becoming the longest running sci-fi series in history. And personally, in my opinion, one of the greatest shows, but...
Brian's house keys.
Oh!
What about the doctor himself?
Tough and wiry like an old turkey. It's what you do so well, Mr. Hartnell. Stern and scary. But with a twinkle.
trust.
Doctor Who?
Who exactly? I guess the idea is that we're gonna watch this and then go right into where the last episode left off, as John Hurt playing the first Doctor. So I guess we just have some of the context. I don't know.
Obliged, darling.
No, I mean the show. You'll all give it such gravitas. Thank you.
She's finessing the fuck out of it. I love it.
What do you make of him?
No, I've always been a fan.
Bye, real world.
There's our cast. So how did the designs of the dog look first?
Touch. One day. But she's my granddaughter in the story I'm doing on the television. We'll be going back through history to meet kings and queens and off to distant planets where the Doctor will have all kinds of adventures.
Does he make people better?
I would say so, but he also brings death and destruction. But he also saves a hell of a lot of people.
There's switches and dials. I need to know what they all do.
Yo, the man doesn't know there's like a plunger. There's gonna be a plunger and a couple of knobs.
You must see that. The children will spot it, you see. Discuss
What was that terrific war picture you were in? What was that?
He's been typecasting. That's why he's a big actor, so that's how they managed to rope the other cast in.
Oh,
They're fluffing his ego.
Rock. Wow, what a performance!
have led to much bigger and better things, you know, but I wasn't blessed.
Not blessed? What the hell are you talking about? Of course you're blessed.
I
You're gonna
wasn't
be
blessed.
Doctor Who, aren't you? Oh, one day I came into ITV. I got an idea, I said. The Avengers.
You're not gonna believe
What's
it.
it about, they said. How the hell should I know, I said. Pop, pop, pop.
Was that his catchphrase?
Are perfect for it. You couldn't be in safer hands. Fun,
He's gonna give
energy,
them-
youth. Pop, pop, pop.
He's got the confidence now after hearing that, because of course he's not gonna listen to that. Right. So I guess initially it was actually written pretty stern, like the actor. So how did they get the more whimsicalness of the Doctor? Because I remember the first episode, he's pretty like sporadic in like How I Know the Doctor, like a little bit when he first starts.
Just turn that blazing talent of yours to my little kiddie show. Who knows what might happen?
Oh my god, I nearly barfed. That's an OG pencil shredder. Holy crap. Does he just literally just make a circle like, here's your console?
Maybe the muse will be with you.
He literally just stitches it together and that's the console?
Ever thought of?
Very well.
That is so funny. That's crazy.
What are you doing here?
Yeah. I blame you for this, Susan. You wouldn't
Okay, coming
insist
on,
going to that ridiculous...
coming on 3,
I was...
on 1, and 3, coming on 2.
It's bigger on the inside.
Move the camera.
So there's a lot of more production. The actors are pretty in it to win it.
Look like a century.
Oh my god, all the equipment gets fried. Their socks are wet. Oh yeah, that's an oof. Oh man, I'd love to visit the set of Doctor Who or like one of the old consoles. That'd be so cool. You want a whole season? What are we doing?
Don't have much of an appetite.
Surprised. Reference to the future time they've come from. 49th century. It's too specific. It's Doctor Who, remember? And the old guy's too nasty. He should be cuter, funnier. And the kid needs to be cheeky, too.
It's sensational just because it's new.
Hey, I like new. I do new, remember? It's too scary for the kids.
Promise? This is sweet. How long is he? So clearly it's already happened in history, but like, do they all become friends and buddy and
I'm
start
not
over?
hindering you. If you both want to make fools of yourselves, I suggest you do what you said you'd do. Go and fight. There's
Smooth operation.
and out of this yard.
Titron 2.
Also, if we start diving into things past episode 1, I don't know what's happening because I've only seen that.
What does the radiation?
How are the other scripts coming along?
Your Canadian pal is doing us one about Marco Polo.
Terrific. That's more like my brief. Get the kids hooked on real history.
We're
Canadian?
also trying one of Tony
Writer's
Hancock's
room?
writers, Terry Nation.
You got a script?
Yes, it's good.
What's it about?
Robots.
No.
I think this is a sign that the show's dangerous because it's just about to blow up.
Machine-like creatures. A lens on a flexible shaft. Hush and follow my directions.
Whisk as a weapon.
Ian breaks away and dashes for it. Exterminate. Exterminate.
Exterminate.
President Kennedy is dead.
Oh yeah, because it did air the same day. That's right. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So there was a lot of things going on, right? So this, I always ask for the context. Like, I wonder what happened. This is the literal context of what happened remade. Wow. He got his hopes up. But then I think I forgot how. I remember someone explained to me, but I must have forgot. Because it managed to come back. I think it was like the weekend or something. It got a rerun or came back and then people loved it or something.
I don't much like the way the show's going. First, goddamn cavemen.
No choice.
And then these
He's just
Daleks.
rebuttaling.
Darling.
Exactly what I wanted to avoid. Cheap jack science fiction trash.
Have you read the script?
Well, enough to know garbage when I see it. Jesus, Dorlocks.
Darling.
Whatever. Bug-eyed.
They're not bug-eyed monsters. I think
there
we've
you
got
go.
something really special here, Sydney. A knockout. We've just got to hold our nerve.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. This guy's a character. But I love her explanation as to the Daleks. It kind of seems parallel
I don't want
to
to repeat.
their situation.
What?
On Saturday.
Huh?
Repeat episode 1
Yeah.
before episode 2. No one was watching because of the assassination.
Oh, I see.
Boom.
This is Kennedy's fault.
We deserve a fair crack of the whip, Sydney.
What a great idea to reply that, eh? Hey, look at the mask right there. I swear that's the villain from season 3. I haven't even seen the first episode with the Daleks, so this is gonna be my first time sort of seeing the reimagining or any sort of idea of it. So this is cool.
Monster for the next story.
Oh, bright.
Roll to
Oh.
record. Quiet, please, everyone.
Pretty colorful, to be honest.
10,
It looks like it's from
9,
season 5.
8, 7.
Oh, obviously you can't see it 'cause it's, you know. Pretty spot on though, eh? Yo, good job for them for sticking with it and bringing like an original idea and riding with it, you know? Just an impact on the youth. I wonder if we'll get to like the first generation or anything like that and them getting approved. And, well, probably. See, this is new material. I have no idea what goes on from here. You retire or something?
Touch with our audience. Our great big fat enormous bloody audience.
That's awesome. Just don't fall.
Okay, I think we better hold it there, please. First positions again.
They're having fun with it. It's getting popularity. Cast is getting tighter.
Look at this. General de Gaulle. De Gaulle.
No. Bloody born.
I'm not a child.
I thought things were getting good. No, there was beef.
You're right,
board.
of course, Bill. None of us knows how long this is going to last. No one's irreplaceable.
Oh, fucking hell.
Who told you that?
Well, everyone mentions it. So you didn't go to RADA?
Rodine, darling. The CV. I've not got the heart to tell Sydney.
Hill, thank you so much for the flowers.
Quiet, please, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so they're moving. Things are starting to slowly change. New scripts, new seasons, new doctor. How's he gonna react to it?
Do some more with us.
It's been a bloody blast.
So they're already lit at this point.
Couldn't have done it without you, darling. Shoulder to shoulder.
He's all cheery.
Now then, what's this? An autograph?
Teacher said it will be alright.
This is sweet. So within a year, they became the shit.
Please? Doctor?
Yes, what is it? What is it, Alan?
Please? When are them Daleks coming back?
Daleks. They're taking over the ruddy world.
What about the Cybermen and other villains? Oh, what happened to his glasses? You know, leaving the set, expanded, growing. I actually had no idea about the colorway of the original dog. That's really cool.
Cut! Cut!
Don't try being in here. This cast is one of you stuck in the room. You haven't got a chance. Again. Not my fault. Bill.
We'll get some more woes with new people.
I thought I might try something when I'm carrying you down the ramp.
What?
No, I've made up my mind.
They can rewrite this
You wanna
stuff in the
sleep?
shop.
It's time to move on, Bill. There's lots of other things I want to do. And there's more to life than just screaming at nasty monsters.
That's no way to talk about me.
Because I'm not too sure how long his run was, or the original cast. So I guess 2 years?
Goodbye, Susan.
Oh, it's her.
Goodbye, my dear. Just stepping off for a minute, Warris.
Oh, it's the wrong guy. He's in the fields.
Warris.
He's been doing that a lot lately.
Oh, is he getting old? I didn't know that's what happened. Damn.
From his shoulders. You know, let him slow down a little.
So how did she come up with the idea of regeneration then? If they didn't reference it before. Just got really sad all of a sudden.
Many light years from us.
Oh no.
Right, hold it there, please.
Oh, this stuff, you know, I can do it with a look.
Myself, I can spot talent light years away. Ladies
The
and
dogs in the
gentlemen,
back.
Parody. Best goddamn appointment I've ever made. Fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow. For she's a jolly good fellow.
Not ready for a rest?
Me? No, not a bit. This old body of mine's good for a few years yet.
Gonna miss all this.
It's like how quickly after do the changes happen in the show.
You might call me by my first name if we get to know each other better. If you last on my show, that is.
Start to take
Can we
ownership
go
of it
from the
all.
top of the scene, Mr. Hartnell? You make the TV screen come on.
The scanner.
Anybody know how to make it go?
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, that's
Does
crazy.
anyone know how to do anything? Out you go. I'll sort it myself.
Oh, don't get hurt.
Vicky. And then there's Barbara. I should go back to my own time. To my own planet. But I...
Feels bad, dude.
And I suppose. What do you mean? Well, we can't have
He said,
Doctor
"Are you
Who
stupid?"
without Doctor Who, can we?
My Sampa. My Sampa's Doctor Who, and he can do anything.
So maybe they find middle ground.
Left me to make up the rest. No, that's probably a step too far, but you take my meaning. I'm the star of the show. I'm the doctor, and if we're to continue, you have to take account of that.
Ration. Regenerating.
Well, yes.
Ah!
Spice things up a bit.
Bill.
I'm glad we're on the same wavelength anyway.
Oh, hell, Bill, there's no easy way of saying this. We want Doctor Who to go on, but not with you.
That's a dagger to the freaking heart. Can you imagine how he must have felt?
Things have got to change.
Feeling all that pressure to want to make the kids happy. having all of your family leave you like that, like in terms of cast members and crew. Getting old with health problems.
Who have you got in mind?
You're a hard act to
Younger
follow,
fella.
Bill.
No need for soft soap, Sydney.
So did he stay on to help for other stuff?
Fortune, good night. Smile once more.
Feels so bad. How old was he when he did this? Because this was only 3 years and things started hitting the shitter. Oh, so that's where the... Oh.
You're in the way. I'm sorry, sir.
Damn. He was in the way for the show, too.
Wait till I tell the kids. They blooming love
He'll
you.
always be the doctor, but the one to start off. And sometimes you're supposed to kick things off and not really see the labor, like what happens after, right? You gotta move it on. This is so sad.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
Oh my god, that's what Ted said too. Oh shit. He's giving a solid ass performance, eh? Wow.
Oh, you'll be fine. In fact, you'll be wonderful. I told them, you know, there's only one man in England who can take over.
That was really clever how they did that. I don't want to go Cycling the Regeneration, the orange light to show that, to transition to this, of him actually passing on the torch. That's pretty sick. Did they bring back like Warris and everyone else? Or one last go? Bitch! Yo, they really had Matt Smith pop up there, eh? Oh wow, that does look like him. Oh, he got a couple more.
Until then, there must be no regrets, no tears, no anxieties. Go forward in all your beliefs and prove to me that I am not mistaken in mine.
That shit slapped. That was great. And that was Doctor Who Adventure in Space and Time. That was a really interesting reaction video. That was more or less a movie. Like a movie reaction video. I think it's one of the first ones we've done. That was a really interesting watch. I guess there wasn't as much to really react to per se. Like it was like a regular episode of Doctor Who and storyline and stuff. It was definitely a different reaction, which I actually quite enjoyed. It was just to get a history lesson about Doctor Who. I had no idea about how, you know, the first Doctor's, the actors, Bill's health or anything like that. So once we started to get to that second half of the docu-series of the movie or whatever, really sad. And see how Doctor Who began, this long history of this series. Obviously, we know about it now. Look at all these toys, all these different, you know, generations and characters and everything, and such a long-running history. But how it started was just Verity and Warris, you know, overcoming all these woes back in the 60s, and overcoming these barriers that were, you know, sticking with their guts, you know, piss and vinegar, and making the longest running sci-fi show in history. And it is really beautiful to see how that came together, especially in this really well done series. David Bradley did such a fantastic job here performance wise, I gotta say. Really immersed me and really took over the role of the Doctor and as Bill. So Matt Smith popping up at the end there, that was a curveball. I'm guessing it's supposed to like connect to what happened at the last episode. I guess signify like the end of Matt Smith's era. So with that being said, guys, that was my reaction video to Doctor Who, the Adventure in Time, Space and Time, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I know it's a little different, so just take it as you will. So just thank you so much for watching this one, guys. As always, if you enjoyed it, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. You might want to get some snacks and drinks. I probably should have said in the beginning. But yeah, anyway, I love you guys so much. With that being said, I will see you all next time.